Morning, guys. Welcome to this results show for the weekend of the 24th of April. That's a Saturday. Um, Same format as last week with a couple of little extra add-ons. So we're going to look to the Northern League first. There were wins in the Northern League for Kendal, Blackpool, Netherfield, Chorley, and Longridge. And the game between St Anne's and Lancaster was a draw, quite a tight draw. That could have gone either way. Looking at it at the end there, so well done to those teams. And the game of the day I had as Chorley against Morecambe, and it turned out pretty good, to be fair. Chorley racked up 222 for 6 off their 50 overs. Then they bowled Morecambe out for 187 with 2.5 overs left. So that's quite a tight game. So well done to them. And in the Northern League, the performances that I'd mark out really today or this morning from yesterday was Sinesh Lad of Chorley, their pro, 113 and 3 for 26. And Shrikant Munde, the pro for Netherfield, he got 102 and 3 for 26. So good performances there. What you want from your pro, a century and a few wickets. And that tends to win you the game. So the Northern League, pretty good day yesterday. No strange results yesterday, although Fleetwood did get a hammering at Netherfield. Netherfield got 287 and Fleetwood got 107. So after being out cheaply last week, they've got some work to do with Fleetwood. So let's have a quick look at the table. I'll just do top three, bottom three. I'll do this in each league every week. Top of the Northern League, you've got Longridge and Netherfield both with 30 points. That's a really good start for them too. And then Kendal on 24. And then down at the bottom, you've got Fleetwood, who've yet to register a point. That's a bit worrying for them, really, because they're normally mid-table. They've yet to register a point at all, so they're on 0. Leyland on 6, which is a surprise for me, and Lancaster on 9, so that's at the bottom. And moving to the Palace Shield, wins this week for Kirkham and Wesham, Penwortham, Barrow, Thornton, Cleveland, Vernon, Carus, and Penrith. So Barrow and Penrith get their first wins. Maybe they've adjusted after the culture shock of the first week, and they managed to get a couple of wins. The game of the day was Kirkham and Wesham against Great Eccleston, and I thought that'd be a good game. And it turned into a bit of a procession, really. Kirkham batted first. 180 all out, 33.5 overs. That's quite short. And then Great Eccleston were all out for 76 in 21 overs. So I don't know what's happened there, because there's 45 overs each, so 90 over game. There's only 55 overs used up. So whether that was Cavalier batting or something to do with the pitch, I'm not sure. But 180 versus 76, quite comprehensive. Andrew Hogarth for Kirkham and Wesham, 6 for 13. Now, he played a bit for Blackpool, I think, years ago. He's a decent bowler. And so that's that for that game. He was the standout performance of the day, 6 for 13. You can't really argue with that. He's been the chief destroyer, really. So moving on to the table, at the top of the table, 3 teams on 24 points are there. Vernon, Carus, Penwortham and Kirkham and Wesham, they've all had 2 wins. Down at the bottom, a little bit worrying here, South Shore on 2 points, and Fylde and Preston both on 5. Now, Preston were in the Northern League previously, sort of before a couple of years ago. They need to get something, because they don't, a club of Preston's standing don't want to be going down to the second tier of the Palace Shield, the third tier in total, as it were, having been a powerhouse in the Northern League for many years, not so much recently, but they'll be looking to improve on that. Then we go into the Westmoreland League, and it's quite interesting this week. In fact, it's interesting every week because it's my favourite league, we know that. Wins for Heysham, Carnforth, Westgate, Shires Head, Arnside and Sedgwick. So you probably, those are probably the sides that you'd expect to win this week. Game of the day there, I had Arnside against Millthorpe because I thought that looked quite decent. Again, I was completely wrong. bit of a drubbing for Millthorpe, really, after the previous week with a good win. Arnside scored 208, which is pretty decent. They always go for it, Arnside. Good batting team. Still not getting any younger, though. And Millthorpe were all out for 67. Now, they were bowled out in 19 overs. Again, that's really short. 67 all out in 19 overs. So, again, I don't know what's gone on there. They probably just some decent bowling, maybe. If Arnside got 208, it indicates there's not much wrong with the pitch. Jim Crawford 5 for 40 there, so decent. He's knocking on a bit, but what we like him because he's a gritty player. He gets on with it. When he bats, he tries to give it a smash, and when he bowls, he used to thunder him, but now he trundles in a bit. But he always gives 100%, and he's quite a nice bloke, so I quite like him. So performance-wise, I've two things to note here. In Shirehead's game, Tom Jakes got 6 for 28. That's a pretty good performance. That Shirehead beating Bear there. 175 Shirehead got, and he got 6 for 28 in when Bear batted. They were all up for 116. So without his 6 for 28, that could have been a bit closer. So that's a good performance from Tom. Again, he's a nice lad, good bowler, good batter. And it's good to see some success for him there. That's a decent performance. And the second thing, in Westgate's game at Wharton, John Lynch was making his debut for Westgate first team. 4 for 21, pretty decent. Last 4 wickets in the innings by the looks of it. And I believe Westgate have posted on the Twitter feed that he finished the game with a hat-trick. That's a really good effort in your debut. So John Lynch there, 4 for 21 for Westgate. And a quick look at the tables. Top of the table, Arnside of 30 points, Heysham of 27, Westgate and Carnforth both 25. And down near the bottom, Burnieside have yet to score a point. Again, that's a bit worrying for them because they're normally mid-table. Bear on 1 point, which perhaps is not a complete surprise, and Wharton on 2 points. So all those teams will be looking to get a bit of a springboard. Bear have got a chance today because they're away at Sedbergh School. They're the guinea pigs there. No one knows what Sedbergh School are going to be like. I suspect pretty decent, and it might be a bit of a task for Bear today, but we shall see. So no one really knows. So that's the roundup for this week. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for getting all the results, and all the results were on early Sunday morning, probably late Saturday night. A couple of the scorecards aren't on yet, but you know, it's only early Sunday morning. I think it's a really, really decent effort of everyone to get all the results on to enable me just to talk for 8 or 9 minutes about this and to give you a few points. And I'm really enjoying it. Hope you are too. That's the results this week. Look out today for the National Village Knockout. So there's some decent games in that. Grimsby are playing Shirehead and Fortin, so that's Palace Shield against Westmoreland League. And Millthorpe are at home to Edgerton. Now, these games are always subject to late check-in because sometimes you do get forfeits at this stage. So we don't, if you're going to go to one of these games, if you're allowed to under COVID restrictions, please do check that the game's going ahead before you set off to travel. So Millthorpe against Edgerton. Now, after being bowled out for 67 yesterday, the last thing Millthorpe need is to play a team from the top Premier Division of the Greater Manchester League, but we'll see what happens there because Edgerton will be they'll be half decent, and they'll be of a standard if they send a full first team. They'll be of a standard of the top regions of the Northern League. They'll be that decent. So look out for that score. Good luck to everyone in the Village Cup today, and hopefully I'll post the fixture preview show Thursday night. I've been trying to do it, so hopefully it's Thursday night, and we look forward to a good week. Thanks for watching, guys.